Hello, everybody. Oh God, PNG tuber loves to not work, as always. Hello, everybody. Welcome on into the Haven. Tonight we're finishing up Double Trouble Tuesday with some chill phasmophobia. Gonna check out the weekly challenge, see if it's doable solo, as well as the dailies, and I think I might have enough money for at least some base apocalypse attempts. I believe I have everything that gear-wise that I need, but I need to make sure I bought enough. Because I'm not sure if I've done that. I haven't touched this game in a minute. Yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. I'm booting up the game as we speak. Other related Phasmophobia news, I believe they have a new roadmap for this year. Let me look at it. Besides that, they're releasing it on Phasmophobia 2026 roadmap. Yeah, so this year on their roadmap, we're gonna have playable character overhaul, which will be super nice. And some lore updates, getting it to more systems, but we'll have some new map reworks and a new one-time event. I'm very curious on when that will come out. But I don't think any moves have been made on this just yet, or at least I really hope I didn't miss some event. Really hope I haven't. But alright, let's get into the game. Yeah, it's just more or less chilling tonight. Yes, my screen's right size. Alright, first, let's check what's... Lisa Farmhouse is where the challenge is. So I need to buy items, discover ghost type, have it walk through salt, and media. So play the game, but focus on photos and salt. Which means actually video camera and salt. What extra should I get? Probably try to have 4 of everything. Because most things can be just duplicated. Though, you know, wouldn't take that many in because then I'm gonna lose it all. I don't know what the strat is for Apocalypse. I do know one problem that's immediately gonna happen is all the media stuff. Because if you get unlucky with a ghost, oh boy, that's gonna suck for the media. I'm totally done buying what I need to. I just want to tap in a little extra. So what is the weekly challenge? Tortoise into hair. Give it your all. This ghost is feeling especially frail. All right, so that means what? We're extra fast, right? Yeah, we're a little bit fast. Sprinting's on. And the ghost is at 50%, so we're super fast compared to them. But they will be they'll basically be like an old person. Though they can move rooms a lot, which is not great. All right. We'll go into that, and that's Bleed, Sale, Farmhouse. This one. Alrighty. And hopefully I set the game volume low enough because of how it is. It just gets crazy loud sometimes. Alright. I did not look... Okay, breaker box is gonna be in that back laundry room. We'll go temps, video. What else have I otherwise been going? I kind of forget. Because the last time I played, I definitely played with other people. So, and this is all tier 1, it looks like. Not the best, but hey, if this ghost is going to be a little more relaxed old person, unless we get a demon, we should be fine. But let's go get on that breaker. Because you and me can both not see things. Though why are certain things on the map are glowing? I think that's just a visual weirdness. Lights, please, and thank you. Alright, temps are looking about between 15 and 20. So we're gonna have to see some real big dips. Yeah, it's not big enough. We're fine there. Alright, we'll check first floor first. Just to cover our bases. If I can find some light switches, that would be nice. That's not a light switch. It's been a minute, I don't remember this room as well. Bladesdale didn't have the extra rooms. Now that's Grafton. Ah, and this has a different kitchen. Okay, okay. I haven't played the new farmhouse maps as much, so it takes me a moment to remember where I am. Man, we got some high temps over here. It's almost reaching 20. I'm gonna think it might not be downstairs, period, but we gotta check them all, just to be safe. I think technically the little backyard area works too. And I've just noticed that even though I'm not affiliate, somehow it allows you to gift my channel subs. I don't recommend doing that, because I don't... Okay. Wait, power... So not a djinn. If the breaker's off, that's not a djinn. Alright, well we cleared that. I never looked at the name, I need to remember that. Paul Norris, that is definitely a male-leaning name. Alright, give me my lights, please, and thank you. Yeah, would not recommend doing that. I don't think anybody's thinking about that. I hope you aren't. Because I can't do anything with that. Like, I can't actually pay out anything, so. It's a little pointless, which is why I question why it gives me that ability. The same with the bits. You can't, like, you keep it in Twitch, but it's like, why would you? I'm not gonna spend much here. I haven't spent money on a single sub yet. Alright, and it looks like it's time to go upstairs. I do want to make some more point redeems at some point, but I need to find some good things. Ooh. I don't have a photo camera, but I will remember where that is, because it's just smack dab in the hallway. I also just finished eating right before stream, so apologies if I, like, burp at all or anything. I couldn't make my fried rice in time. I was planning to make fried rice for dinner because I had some last week and I wish I had more. So I had it all put together for this week, and then I forgot to make my rice last night, so I made it this morning. But, you know, of course, it's not stale enough. You want stale rice for fried rice. Not too stale, not like super old, but like a day or two is fine. I typically go a day, a good 24-ish hours. But right now, I'm gonna have to end up making that after stream. So if I seem really happy of stream ending, it's because of fried rice. I love me some good fried rice. I make it egg fried rice, nothing real special. But I do love me some good fried rice because I love the amount of white pepper I add. Ooh, this door was already open. Can I give us some hope? Because we've had some really high temperature rooms. It's slowly going down. Yeah, it only went to 20 and it's starting to go back up. I'm for the real upstairs. But I love green onion and white pepper. Alright, Ghost, can you please be up here? I really don't want to have to recircle rooms. Well, temps are dropping pretty fast. Just a whole attic counter, or is it separate rooms? Honestly, never looked into it. At least the bedroom might be actually different than this main attic. Okay, well, it definitely seems to be here. It's messing with a bunch of stuff already. I'm seeing no orbs. All right, we'll set up the camera right here for now. And we'll be back up. Really? Had to turn off the light as I go, huh? All right, well, glad we found that. Though it says it can change. So I'm really hoping that it will just change to one of the other attic rooms. I really don't want to have to go like switching floors if I can help it. So weird hearing the birds. Oh, I forgot to leave the temps in there. I'll come grab that and another batch of equipment. Hearing the birds makes this like a little too peaceful. We're chilling and all, but it's a little too chill. Oh God, don't do that. Hey, stop mess with that. Well, it could be a mare. Actually, let me put that closer to here. That should be good enough. All right, now time for Spirit Box. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How did you die? Wondering if my mic is going. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Yeah, I might need to check my mic. I'm gonna turn this back on. I feel like I can turn on this because we'll need to be able to see for dots too. All right, let's go grab more stuff. I need UV. I need a re-grab temp. And it'll probably be camera. Making sure. Okay. UV and camera. Or really, I'll put camera over here and grab salt, because salt's a little more important. And we need like instant video for it. Get a picture of the bone. Oh, I forgot. I'm a little forgetful right now. It's fine. It's just a sleep issue once again. So, nothing new. Any weirdness? Let me make sure it is still supposed to be here. Alright, it's reaching like an EMF 2. I really hope it's just windy outside. I'm hearing some wind, like IRL outside. We're in near 5. Okay, I might let it cook a little more. But I'm gonna need to grab this video camera. We really don't have much in the way of evidence. Okay. I would say no ghost orbs. Also, where did journal go? The kick journal, that's another good point too. Did it kick it? Yes, it did. Alright, no writing. Thank you for knocking some stuff off. Like an EMF 2. The kicking bunch of stuff. It's just EMF 2, EMF 3 stuff. Nothing super exciting. I want to feel like the light in that corner is just being funky because it's such an odd cutoff point, texture-wise. He's making me think it's frickin' hunting. I'm gonna try Spirit Box again. Where are you? Oh, and I think I saw dots too. Ah, boo. Any UV. At least not on that. Alright, well, potential dots, I believe. Man, miss that. Alright, and that is in person, so no Goryo. And it's stepped through salt, so not a wraith. Now it's time for the photo camera to shine, and it is throwing stuff at me. It's not super vent heavy, but it is tortoise and hare, so it's gonna already handicap the ghost in a way. So even if it is an Oni, it might take a bit for it to ramp up. We might want to grab some more salt. Just to see if we can grab some more evidence, and also actually grab the bone. The more evidence we can grab and get that salt daily done, the better. Just an event. Alright, we're fine. Juke it, go, go, go! So good to know the stairwell counts. Did it just finish? No, it's still going. Just taking a minute. I want to say that's a phantom. That was super hard to track. Also, which door am I opening? It's so dark. We're free. I will say that's a phantom. It was very hard to track. Super long blinks out. Did I get any good? Yeah, didn't think I would. Did I get a good, what is it? Hunting ghost. Yeah, that was really hard to get. We got some good media. We got a little bit of salt. All right, let's hop out of here. Make sure I got phantom. Yep. That is not an Oni blink by any means. Too long. I'm just making sure my mic is charged enough.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Yeah, I was right. Didn't do like any of the objectives, but I still got some money. All right, that is round 1 of that challenge. Now for round 2.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
I don't think Phasmo's done any new Twitch drops in a bit. But maybe they're waiting for their next drop, so then it lands when players can explore new features. Forgot to look at Breaker Box. Let's see. All right, you're in the attic stairway. Got it. So we have pretty nice weather again, so if we get a sudden dip in temp, we should be able to tell. You know, automatically switch that. Still gotta go turn stuff on though. I will also automatically switch that as well. Man, it is hard to see. We need this. So that any of us can see. And I guess I'll check the attic while I'm here. Because sometimes in these challenges, you can just get the exact same room you got last time. Alright, temps are definitely between the 15 and 20 that we got last time. So, yeah, should really be easy to tell. Okay. Alright, luckily it doesn't seem to be the attic. That is good, because if I don't have to come up here, I won't. We might have to come up for the breaker box, but that's about it. Alright. I'm going up or down, up or down. Down and then back up. Into the office. You going up or down? It's staying like 21. I don't think I've actually ever had the ghost in this room. I don't know if I've had it in the office either yet. Not that I've played this map much. But just saying, there's certain rooms I haven't gotten the ghost in yet. Okay, nothing here. Might have been first floor. Really, I could have checked it, but I just want some lights on. Temps in here are staying about 21. So, okay, I guess it might be downstairs, but we'll check the hallway first, because the hallway counts as well. I've had a ghost in the hallway quite a few times. No, 23. Okay, guess we're going downstairs. And we'll go forward first. Just because we also gotta check the backyard anyways. No. Seems to still be about 20. Opening both doors. What about out here? I don't think I've had a ghost out here before. I believe this counts as a room. Though it looks like nothing here either. It's dipping the tiniest bit, but not enough to call it a room. And let's slap this light on. Check the kitchen first. How's the kitchen sitting? Going down a bit. I'll give it a minute till it potentially bounces back. And it's bouncing back already. It's very like hard to see, so it does take a minute. Yeah, because this one just almost got to 20 and then dipped back up. Trying to conserve my lights here. Ooh, this room is like shooting up. Okay, not here. Could be this bathroom. This place has so many bathrooms. I get it, a lot of rooms, but like, ooh, that's a lot of, ooh, freezing breath. Well, hey, that's something. And temps haven't even gotten down there yet, so that's a automatic tell. All right, any ghost orbs? No, no ghost orbs. Okay. Is there anywhere good I can put this? A lot of these drawers are kind of full. I guess we can put it right here. And it'll be easier to go through these doors. I just need to open them all. Alright, let's go get some more stuff, but no ghost orbs. And what's the name? Lisa Alexander, so Dying and Banshee will still count. We need dots, we need EMF, and we'll do UV first. We'll grab Spirit Box last. It's so weird with the glowing textures. I don't know why it does that. Especially so, like, to this extent. Usually doesn't do it that much. Alright, nothing UV-wise yet. Just gonna extra check that it is still this room. Ooh. Yeah, holy, 2 degrees. Can't take that vase out. That's fine. I guess I will leave stuff to cook a little more. Go grab more stuff, just keep funneling stuff in. Spirit box, camera, and salt. Glad at least in the roadmap there isn't more new ghosts, because this is getting quite to be a full book. We already had a lot to begin with, but now we have even more with the 3 new ones that I'm still trying to get a handle on. Dots. Nice. Alright, I'll do Spirit Box first because I'm gonna grab video camera for the salt. Where are you? Are you near? Probably not the smartest idea, but let me check my audio. No, yeah, it's there. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Ooh, writing. No EMF. No freezing. So we're waiting on Spirit Box or UV. What did it just do? Did it flush the toilet? Nope, nope. Now we just kind of sit and wait a little. The dots was in person. Oh wait, Obambo and Diogen. We get Diogen. I might actually want to be on this side. Just in case. Nice. No UV from that. No base UV anywhere else. Alright, we'll try Spirit Box again, but it's being very weird with me. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How did you die? Where are you? Let me double check that it's still this room. I swear it's still this room. Yeah, it is. Guess let me double check. We have, oh, no mimic for sure because of dots, so. UV doesn't usually take this long, but let me take the dots down. Such quite a bit of things, but I need Spirit Box. Give me something. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How did you die? Okay, there we go. Spirit Box, which means Diogen. Alright, well, I'm good to be out of here. I wish I found the bone. I guess while it's being chill, we'll test our bit of luck to see if bone over here. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Alright, we'll take the easy one. I'm all good for easy wins right now. Fusion. And a lot of stuff is photos. I gotta remember that I can do EMF. I really should do that. Especially if on Apocalypse you get something that won't give you UV, I need to remember to do that. I think you can take a picture of freezing temps, but I need to extra check that. Oh wow, the bone added a lot to my bonus. Oh, and well, last round would have gotten the shop stuff too, because it clicks after you've completed a map. All right, this should be our last one for the daily challenge, weekly challenge, not daily challenge. God, if they had a daily challenge, this game would go nuts. It'd probably honestly be a little much. Breaker is in the laundry room. I'm trying to think of funny voice redeem things. Well, not voice redeem, sorry. Just redeem things in general. If I can get stuff connected with the, I keep saying it, with the 3D model, I need to see if I can find some redeem assets for like, if anybody who's watched VTubers, like you can chuck stuff at them. Just a barrage attack. Need to find free things to do that with. Mostly because I would not know how to make my own for that. All right, temps are lower this time. That doesn't happen to be the room, right? Let me check over here. It is a cooler night. We don't get the sunset anymore, so. Below 10 is our normal. All right, let me do all the first floor first. Maybe I should make for like a high point amount. I'll pull out the piano. Well, the keyboard that I have. Though I have not retaught myself how to do music, so everything's by ear, and that means a little process. So, oh man, you guys can probably barely hear that. It is pretty quiet on my side too, though. The piano ends up playing the music box sound. Instead of just random key smashes. Alright, check the kitchen. Then the dining room. No, it's above 10 here. We're gonna have to see it start going close to 5 to really tell. And or a freezing breath like last time. That'd be nice. I really hope it's not all the way up in the attic and it's gonna like take us a bit to get there. Anything back here? Maybe I'll add the keyboard routine once I've actually retaught myself music. That's like a, if I want to do that this year, kind of goal. I don't want to make it like a hardcore goal. Okay, I thought I heard something. I really thought I heard something going on back here. But no, the temps are like 15. So I guess it is time to go upstairs. All right, check the hallway first. Heard something to my right. Check the room first. And room seems fine. What about in here? Ooh, I hear the sink. It's just a ghost. That would have been a really bad hiding spot anyways. But I think I found the room, guys. Ghost orb! Let's go. Alright, we'll set the camera right here. Journal down here. And we'll let temps cook. I will keep the light on so I can find where I'm going. As well as this room light. I'm glad it's kind of close. I want to do maybe a scene redeem, but once I get the voice I am kind of okay with sharing under control. And just upping, well, not upping mic quality, but making sure my mic quality is consistent. So it doesn't just sound like absolute garbage. That'd be kind of cool. Have a hydrate redeem. Maybe a very small like save for when I'm doing art stuff. Just to be like, hey, save your project. And be like, okay, thanks. But have it be a really small amount. I've seen some other art streamers have that. I think it's a pretty good idea. Just as a good reminder. UV, let's go. Banshee, Hantu, or Obake. All right, we'll set up dots. Though I don't know what doesn't matter. No writing, no spirit box. I don't actually need to grab that. So EMF dots are freezing. Where's our freezing potential? Not yet. Not yet. But I do need to grab camera. We don't need spirit box anymore. So do camera salt, and we'll start doing the objectives. We need the extra money, especially for attempting apocalypse. Full sunny meadows, and I got no strats right now. I have not looked into the strat, so I'm already going in pretty bad. All right, motion sensor, we can do that. That is also one of the weekly things, so. What do I have extra? Oh, I have the UV extra. Darn it, I need to remember to drop stuff. So, never mind on the motion sensor. Maybe I'll get that once I'm done getting evidence and pictures. You gonna change on me? Come on, give me some salt activity. What is it slow? It's slowly opening something. Oh, what? There we go. UV footies. Oh, and I need a pick of the dirty water. And we still needed dots, EMF5, freezing. I haven't gotten like any EMF, which is really weird. And we have freezing, so we have a Huntu. Now, let's go look for bone. So, I'd say I better have a flashlight, but the flashlights they provided us kind of suck, so does it really matter? Just making sure to turn off lights along the way. Oh, this must be a hiding space. Huh, never even looked into that. Not that I've been in this room like every round to like check, but I've never really gone in. No bone here. Probably could be downstairs because I wasn't exactly looking for it, so. Alright, there's a lot of stuff in here, so. Gonna just need to double check my stuff. No bone, and also no tarot card. Oh, and it looks like it turned off the breaker. Great, now it's gonna be super hard to see. Oh my god, I'm so disoriented. I don't have video camera, so we can both barely see. I may just get out of here to not deal with this tier 1 gear anymore. I'm good to move on to better gear. We got a Hantu. Alright. I will once again take an easy dub. Just to get out, move on to my own gear.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Oh, did I missed testing Spirit Box. I should have. Alright, one more. I didn't test Spirit Box. I really should have, knowing frickin' ghost orbs.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be...
Alright, it looks like it's in the back of the living room, or is that outside? That might be outside. Alrighty, to the outside it is. And let me turn up the game volume a little bit for you guys. It's just gonna suck if we get jump scared, but let's just try not to do that. And then we'll be fine. We'll be all dandy. Alright, just head straight forward. Okay, maybe a little towards the right. Okay, that is outside. Here we go. Alright, we'll test out here first. Only like a 15. 13-ish. Oh, where's the way in? Okay, there we go. Now we can see again. Alright, not there. What about here? Oh, attempts are going down. They're bouncing right back up. Not here. About done with the first floor investigation. Nope. Check in here real quick. So weird because you go close to them and they're fine, but then you go back up. Check the foyer just in case. Attempts are going pretty steady down. Oh, it's here. Okay. Thank you for confirming that, Ghost. Just means I have to turn off a stupid amount of lights. Any orbs? No, but I got some good video evidence. And I guess I'll turn on... Where's the light switch for this room? Right here. Okay. We'll turn on that for the side. We'll place camera right here. Ooh, it's apparently getting real cold. Got freezing breath already. Alright, EMF, dots, and UV. Luckily, since it's the first room we go into, this will be super quick to just get stuff back and forth. I might as well go for the objectives. There really isn't any point in not doing so. Oh, whoa, already ghostwriting. No orbs, but we got ghost writing. That's a hunt. Just have to be careful near doors. I hear it knocking over stuff very much in the distance. No Deogen, because it'd know where I am. Not over yet. Trying to do the light switch trick. There we go. Probably turn that off for now. Oh, UV. No video camera yet. But we do have it down. I'm gonna grab a video camera and I think I need the spirit box too. So let me go get that. Here we go. All right, let's do spirit box. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How did you die? Where are you? Have to make sure that counted. Did. All right, about 3 or so. Where's the camera? Camera get knocked? Let me do spirit box one more time. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How did you die? Okay, it doesn't want to talk. That's fine. Which and whichever. Do we have the chance at a Goryo? No, we don't. But we do have the chance of a poltergeist. So let's get a pile started. What can I pick up here? Anything? Anything good? There'd be tons of stuff in this room. Okay, I thought I heard it also throw something. Just grab a few more things. Check the temps. Ooh, we have freezing. That means we have a... Oh. I don't like that. We have a demon. But just for this challenge, I'm taking the easy dub. Well, our sanity's fine right now. We need to do crucifix. So, I mean... Okay. UV, we don't need to really worry about. This and crucifix. My sanity's like just about its hunting. Oh, shoot. Forgot to click. Oh. Yeah, at least step through it. Alright, well, let me get some more salt to replace that. I'm watching it very closely. Let's go. Did it get the freezing temps? Yes, it did. Okay, you can do that. I guess I could go for some more salt and an attempt with the sound recorder. Let me have a little bit of this. Oh, my sanity's barely anything. Photos were all done. We can try sound recorder as well as video. So we want, it's like we want unique video, but honestly, I'm fine with this. If it hunts, that's honestly a little bit better for the sake of getting the right video. I'm guessing this is recording. I haven't messed with the sound recorder much. Oh, woo. It's been throwing a bunch of portraits off. This ghost is a little, this demon is a little too chilled, though I did take Sandy meds, so I might have not helped myself at all in this process. I need to be more active. Like, it's being too chill for another video. And actually, what do I already have for videos? Any object thrown, don't, oh, wow. Object thrown, door moved, disturbed salt, burned crucifix. So I kind of need a hunt at this point. So I guess we'll just stand in here and then we'll run. So I guess maybe I should get a sage, huh? So I can smudge it. And I need to get better at using that stuff. Especially for apocalypse training. You're gonna want to be able to protect yourself. Where's it going? Oh, it's a crawler. Ew. I'm just heading all the way upstairs. I'm not messing with this thing. Well, if I can figure out where I'm going. Okay, we're good. But maybe I should keep the video camera out so I can see. I haven't turned on like any hallway lights. There we go. It's a little bit better. We may not be able to get sounds. Or at least since we're still in the challenge, I really don't want to die when I have a lot of good evidence right now. I'm still gonna make a good amount of money, regardless, so. Yeah, no sounds, but we have tons of evidence otherwise. And we did some objectives. We couldn't have gotten perfect. Mostly because, I'm honestly not very used to the sound recorder. But I know I'm gonna have to start getting used to that for apocalypse training. Challenge mode done. The salt and that. So what are we missing from the dailies now? Dailies. Oh, we actually have them all. Okay. Nice. And yeah, on any of these badges, the closest one I'm next to is 7 more in the Ranger Challenge, which I'll do the rest on frickin' Maple Lodge, because I do not like doing Camp Woodwind, because there's so many like gray zones, and what counts as this location and what counts as another location. It's all so close. Because it's, you know, tiny campsite. And yeah, you can see I have not done or at least won many of the new farmhouse ones. And I haven't touched Sunny Meadows in a hot minute. Though I am curious to see what the base one of this is. So we'll do a few normal rounds of just, I'll do one Maple Lodge. And then we'll go into Apocalypse, but we'll read out what we're gonna try and do. I'm gonna try and just go for bronze. I'm not gonna go for gold right away. I need at least base practice first. I'm fine skipping the silver to go to gold once I get more used to this. So the apocalypse has begun. Show how skilled you really are. Location on the full Sunny Meadows. In a single player mode during one contract, complete all of the following with a reward multiplier of 6 or higher and survive. Successfully identify the ghost, complete all optional objectives, and take a ghost photo. And then you'll get the Apocalypse trophy, ID card, and badge. In which, if I click on Sunny Meadows, will it show me? No, I have to actually build it. It looks like. Which I wonder how much you can manipulate. Presets. Oh, they do have them in here. So, okay. You'd have starting sanity at 75, pill restoration at 20, sanity drain speed 200. Yeah, so just in the dark you're screwed. You can't sprint. Your player speed is basic. You will lose items, of course. The ghost is at 150, so it's at its max speed. Like, if you have a Moroi, you're dead in seconds. Roaming is high, so it will go wherever it wants. It can change rooms whenever it wants. Wow, its activity's low? I'm surprised. So I guess it'll be a tough time getting evidence, though it could just go wherever the hell it wants and make it really hard for you to know where it is. Unless you get lucky. Event frequency is low. Of course, not a friendly ghost. Grace period, I honestly never pay attention to these. You can hunt for a really long time. Of course, extended hunts doesn't really matter because it's apocalypse. And it'll give you 2 types of evidence on Apocalypse 1. Huh, didn't know that. Fingerprint chance, okay, 100% at least for that, and it'll only last for 60. That is fine. This doesn't sound the worst at the moment for this base level, besides just how much it's gonna move versus how much it'll give you. It'll be super nice on Apocalypse what will make it really lucky is if you get one. Well, even then, you could get the type of ghost it is, but the only problem is fending it off long enough to get all your media. Well, no, it's just optional objectives and take a ghost photo. I don't think you actually have to get all your media. It's not a perfect, right? I'll double check that, make sure I'm right. No setup time, weather can be whatever the hell it wants. Doors starting open, a bunch of doors can start open. That doesn't count as any, like, ooh, the ghost is here. Which, I never pay attention to that anyways, so that's not a bad problem, a bad thing. Because, like, the doors just can be randomly open or you accidentally open them, so. Number of hiding places, none. Which, honestly, in Sunny Meadows, you kind of just run for your life anyways. Sandy monitor, you do have that. Activity monitor on. Fuse box at the start of the contract is on. I'm surprised that would be in Apocalypse. I honestly thought it was off. Luckily, for Sunny Meadows, it's only in 2 places anyways, so fuse box not being on the map, perfectly fine. Doesn't matter. It's only in 2 places ever. It's either in the lobby or in the near the basement stairwell. Cursed possession. Ooh, we actually get a cursed possession, but it is random, so we could get totally screwed. Okay, we will still do some normal maps first. I want to do some normal maps on Professional. Not on Sunny Meadows, though. We are going to do Maple Lodge for the sake of getting some other stuff done. All right, now do I have... Oh, I did not plan out Apocalypse yet. Is this my own loadout? How much does it let me have? Okay, just one of the things it looks like. Extra ghost writing book and an extra dots. Yeah, sounds about right. All right, we looking good? All right, let me check what some of these, the weeklies are to try and get some of those moving. I may not complete them, but I will try. Because, you know, I'll have to go and play on my own, too. All right. Capturing unique ghost media. That should be fine. How come that's at 3? Because I got a lot of other media. Okay, odd. Motion sensor, I haven't done any yet, but I will make sure to do. Instead of salt, bringing in, I'll do motion sensor and then bring in other stuff and prevent with crucifix. That I can do. Just if we get demon or there's another one that like it's between Galu and Obambo that like hates protective gear. I don't remember which one it is though, actually. Right, Maple Lodge, professional, slapped on a bunch of gear. We are good to go. I'm gonna change this card since it's like no longer winter. It's the latest card they had, but where's, is this the animated? Yes, a very slightly animated donut. And sadly, I do not have another prestige badge. I really want to prestige, however, I would love to get Apocalypse done and not be broke. I know after like prestige 5 and on, you actually get cool looking badges. Prestige 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's okay. They get a lot better though from what I've seen. I've seen you can get up at least to prestige 9.
Right. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
I finished chugging my Dr. Pepper. I say chugging, really, it took one gulp and it was gone. Alrighty. Breaker is near the bathroom, so we'll take care of that first. And then we'll go to the lodge tower, because it's just better to take care of that. Now do we get, yeah, we get Slender Man. It's very hard to see in this very dark area, but he's there. The easy way to notice him is his white head looks like a little balloon. let's get in and get going. And if we see ghost orbs along the way, then we know that we can immediately stop. But I highly doubt it'll be that easy. I do need to start gathering temps on our way. So, start turning on some of these corner lights and get what a general temp is. Seems to be between the 8 to 10 range, most likely. So, yeah, that's typical of the rainy weather. Not terrible, not terrible. And I want to do things in order, so I don't completely forget what I've done and what I haven't done. But we will turn on some lights along the way. Just so you and I can both see better. Alright, we'll check the dock as well, because this is a weird... There is actually, like, the dock has a temp, but it has a weird split, and I don't fully know where that split is, but it's like... It's right near the edge of the dock and goes, like, in the middle of stuff. It's odd. Turn on a light here, just so we can at least see our way up and down. Alright, temps are still pretty average. I highly doubt it's in here, but it's always good to check. You never know. You're gonna think it's not one place, and then it turns out to be that place, and you've been missing it for the past, like, 5-10 minutes of gameplay. Oh, did not mean to turn that on. I will need to see when I release schedule. I'm having to figure out a day that I'm gonna go out and do some pet shopping, as well as other general, like, we have a recycling run to do, because sadly my area doesn't directly have a recycling facility, but in a city, not too far away, they have a good recycling center, so we tend to go there. And we have a lot built up from, like, December, because none of us were able to go in January because of Japan trip. And so you need a few people there just to get things out. Yeah, once I figure out that day, if my Friday is available, because I'm at least not working that day, I am so bringing back the Fat Spirit Fridays. I'm doing that this week. I so want back. Except I want to do them in order, kind of. So I may have to restart FNAF 1 because I did not finish Night 5, and I'm okay with trying to blast it through. And I'll see about starting it earlier in the night, if I can help it, or just having better sleep by then so I can go past 10. Well, actually, past 10 isn't even actually a sleep issue. I'm thinking out loud here, by the way. The only reason I tend to cut off things at 10 is actually because of my cat. He gets fed at 10. If he is not fed at 10, he becomes a menace to everybody. And I really don't need people getting super upset at him. He's a very loud boy. So you will know when it's time to feed him. I mean, sometimes he goes off 2 hours before he gets fed. He is a little obnoxious, but he is my cat. He's lovely in his moments. And others, he is louder than a dog. Surprisingly, I don't know how he manages it. But he has quite the personality, which is good. It's good that he has quite the personality, you know? Lab cats are cute, but I like one that's full of some energy. I would be the type of person that, ooh, temps. Sorry. Anyways, I would be the type of person to definitely have a black or orange cat. I love the chaotic nature. They're so full of life, and I love that. Alright, we're gonna set that there and go grab some more stuff. I'm glad it is close by. But no orbs. Hello, Slenderman. I think if I get any other animal, though, I'm probably getting ferrets again. I love having ferrets, but I need to be in a better area with vet connections because my previous ferrets, like ferrets are known for getting diseases quite easily, which is such a sad thing about their biology, and especially in America, because if you get them from the pet stores, they are inbred for the most part. I think people or organizations or whatever have been chopping down on that, but it's never a full guarantee that it's done with. Alright, gonna look for base UV real quick. But I want to get ferrets from a rescue. And I'm only getting up to 2. So I'm either getting 1, that's perfectly fine being alone, because ferrets are usually social creatures. However, sometimes, either due to just their own temperament, or their experience with humans, especially if I got it from a shelter, it may not like other animals around, either other ferrets or other animals. I still will probably have Oreo by that point, which is my cat. But, you know, I won't really let them have contact, because Oreo doesn't honestly know better not to mess with certain things, and so I would be kind of afraid that he would hurt them. Oh good, I have a motion sensor. He's not really dumb, but he'll see things as a toy or a challenge. And that's not great for a ferret. Because Oreo is like, he's a 20-pound cat. Some of that is loose skin, but he's still a big cat regardless. And he could body slam a ferret, and that would be so bad. He would knock that ferret out, and that would be terrible. Writing! But I definitely want a ferret. I love ferrets so much. I already have some name ideas too. Alright, let me do Spirit Box real quick before I keep yapping. I'm gonna turn this off just to be safe. On the whole, don't put light near the Spirit Box. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? How did you die? Where are you?
Active killing.
Alright, we got Spirit Box. Ooh, I do not like that combo. Alright, we'll recheck temps and then I'll step on out. Okay, we gotta re-examine what we got right now. Alright, Moroi, Poltergeist, Spirit, or Deergen. I do not like this combo. Really fast if your sanity is low, throw a bunch of crap everywhere, just territorial, basic. And then we'll hunt you down to the ends of Earth, but it can also be a slow old man while doing so. So, actually, all evidence stays. So, EMF 5, dots, UV, or freezing temps. I don't think we're getting freezing. UV, I don't know. Dots will be in person. And then EMF 5 might just take a minute, which is fine. Alright, is there anything else we should bring in while I'm just out here? Witness a ghost event and video camera stuff. I can do that. And prevent with crucifix. So let me grab a crucifix. And I already got a camera in there, so. Luckily, we don't have any of the ghosts that hate the protective gear, so we're fine. Anyways, back to ferrets. If I get 2, I want to make sure they either are a pre-existed bonded pair, which for ferrets, I don't know if this exists in other animals. It is just those 2 are very protective of each other, or one's very protective of the other. And it's not like a romantic thing between ferrets. It is just like these 2 are like the best as of friends to the ends of the world. They want to be with each other. They don't really mix well with other groups, either because they're both protective and can start getting aggressive. Is that an EMF 5 or 4? Ah, that's a 4. Darn it. Didn't say I need stuff with videos. Did. Oh, I thought I saw something. Get rid of this extra copy. Yeah, if I do get ferrets, I have some name ideas already. And most of them are gonna be, it's actually a mix between human names and food names. Ooh, my sanity's getting kind of low. Should up that a bit. And I need to grab some salt for the unique photos. And within the last 30 minutes of stream, we'll do an attempt or 2 on Apocalypse. Depends on how fast we die. We might get knocked out really fast. Also, let me... Oh, breaker's off. Let me go turn that back on. Another cat would be cool, but I am just a bigger fan of ferrets. I love Oreo, my current cat, but ferrets are just absolutely adorable. I just want to live in a better area before I get another one. Because my current area is really not the best situation. It's too far from an exotic vet if something were to happen, which can definitely happen with ferrets, especially... Ooh. I did not mean to do that. Especially for a ferret 4 years or older. What? Why did it not count? Stupid videos. UV footies. Wait, do we actually need UV? We did! Poltergeist. Let's go. And we got that. There we go. Speaking of my cat, he's now at my door. He's meowing on my door, probably because I started talking about him and food. Buddy, I can't let you in right now. I'm ghost hunting. Alright, we got poltergeist, we got objectives, we got some pictures, some videos. We got something. I could let the motion sensor keep ticking, but I know that'd be kind of boring. So we'll do an Apocalypse attempt or 2. If it goes really bad, we'll jump right into going to Maple Lodge again. And this is me doing attempts that don't have any like knowledge behind them. Alrighty. Sunny Meadows. And let's try, though. I need to, like, put everything on. Wait, is Insanity actually... the same, but it also looks very different. Resets. Apocalypse 1. Alright, and we need to make sure we have enough gear. Apocalypse. Okay, in Apocalypse, we're going to want basic stuff. Oh, I'm out of crucifixes. Let me buy some more of those. Just stocking up. Right. We have dots. We'll do two dots if we're lucky. We don't need more than one flashlight. 2 ghost books, probably not a bad idea. Spirit box is fine. Thermometer is fine. UV light is fine. Video camera should be fine. Crucifix, more please. Firelight, 1. Headgear, 1. Igniter, 1. I need to buy more incense. Making sure. Then we want an incense, maybe 2. Probably not a bad idea. Luckily, after you upgrade things, they're quite cheap. It's just upgrading them takes a buttload of money. Motion sensor, I don't know how much you really need that in here. Parabolic, definitely. Photo camera, yes. Salt, yes. We'll do 2. I never end up using more than 2. Especially if this might go fast. We'll do 2 sandy meds. I don't know how long I'm really gonna last in there. Sound recorder, sound sensor maybe. Enable. Alright, we're gonna extra check the requirements before I go attempting. Alright, successfully identify the ghost, all optional objectives, and take a ghost photo. So that doesn't actually require all media, which is so nice. So no perfect. And I need to look up something quick. All right. Let's give this an attempt. And this is without having any strats or anything. I do have a few videos stored for strats. I just haven't taken a look because I hadn't gotten to the point where I have enough money and didn't prestige yet. So I'll try to hold off prestige until I can at least get the bronze. All right, let's go. And the fuse box is set to be on. Just not on the map.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Okay.
We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
And the breaker box does not seem to be in the front. I think you can usually see it via the camera, but I'm not 100%. And check the cameras for any ghost orbs. It will only give me 2 things of evidence here. Not seeing any ghost orbs yet. Oh, just looped around. Okay. Okay, good. I put headgear on, so hopefully we'll be able to see. Alrighty, we'll see how terrible this goes. And actually, I need a different loadout. And no sprint. I will totally be attempting the sprint. All right, different loadout. We're gonna need temps, we're gonna need this. But what we really need is that parabolic. We need to pin down that location first. Parabolic and or sound sensors are the best way to be doing this. However, in Apocalypse, probably parabolic will be the better choice. All right, going into a deep dark way. You keep in mind, it can start hunting whenever the hell it wants. And there's tons of ambient sounds in this map too, which does not help. I'm gonna go check the downstairs real quick. I really don't know what I'm doing here. But I guess just try to make sure it's not walking towards me yet. Right, and Breaker is still here. I'm gonna head back upstairs, check around. Just checking on the hunting. I don't know how crazy this will go. I really don't know which way to go. I'm just gonna start checking rooms for now. I'm only being super quiet so I can hear. It starts hunting. Because you can't dilly-dally too long, but you need to hear where it's going. I'm like actually so tense. That's the stairway. Oh, it sounds like it could be downstairs if it is indeed hunting. No, it's not yet. don't think the stairwells count. Its activity is low, but I'm so afraid of it hunting. Less afraid that I'm gonna lose all my gear, more afraid that it's just gonna pop right on me. I'm gaining about as tense as I do for a frickin' Devour. That game scares me. If you want to get me to scream, play Devour. Besides the fact that it's super tense, the jump scares are crazy loud. Well, bronze is seeming calm at the moment, but I really don't trust it. I swear, it's gonna be like in the back of the first floor. Because there's like a kitchen there and everything. It's a little harder to reach for stuff. A rubber room. Rubber room with rats. I don't think I've ever done Sunny Meadows by myself. Which makes this even spookier. It doesn't seem to be the female wing at all. I'm really just trying to be careful here. And we might only have time for one round of Apocalypse. I do want to get back to having Twitch streams a little bit earlier. But I need to play my Genshin ones earlier. I'm really starting to think it's actually upstairs. Some fried rice after this tension is gonna be so good. That's a stairway. Oh, no, this is the stairway. What's this room? An office. Okay. We're so gonna die at this rate. Because if we haven't found it yet, you know our sanity's gotta be crazy bad. If we have a Moroi, we're getting clapped. Oh, it's hunting now. And it'll lock us in certain wings when it's hunting. Doesn't mean it's there, it just locks the wings. I'm not hearing a damn thing. Guess it's done. Hate that I'm not hearing it. Make me so damn paranoid. I mean, A, that means that the game is doing its job. God, what if it turns out to be like the frickin' front room? That would suck. Luckily with temps this high, it'll be super obvious once we actually get into the room, but we might get instantly clapped. I didn't like that noise. It's in one of those side hallway rooms. Oh, that's fast as hell. Ooh. I need to hear what the normal speed is like. Oh, it's hunting. But it's gotta be in that back hallway. Is it done? It is. All right, let me hear what the actual normal sound is like, because maybe I can determine what it is already. All right, get ready for some potential lag. Just because of the cheat sheets. Clunkiness on the site, I don't know what the issue is, but it is like, oh, it chugs a bit. All right, tools, we need, not timers, we need go speed at 150. So normal go speed would be 1.7. meters per second. However, I'm assuming you guys will be able to hear this. This is what a ghost normal speed, like average speed ghost, is at 150. Is that? Okay, then what about a Morose? Let me check where my sanity is at as well for determining this. Alright, we're about 30. So most ghosts can hunt at this point, so that doesn't help. We can try to go for some evidence, but it does sound like a higher speed ghost. So I would say no, at least no Diogen or no Banshee. It would have already come for us. So we should be fine there. Luke Douglas knocks out Diane as well. That's not much, but it's something. Hold on a second. I'm trying to do something. Okay, there we go. I'm really trying to pin down my schedule so I can release it right after stream. After I make fried rice. My fried rice comes first because I'm very excited to make it. I love making fried rice. It's a little bit of a super fast process, but I love the smell of green onions and it tastes so good after. All right. Oh, we get into mindset. Let me show you guys where this ghost probably is. This ghost is most likely back here, if you can see where my cursor is. So there is like a laundry room over here. Well, that's like a washer room. This is like a different room. Or that's ovens, I think. But there's like a laundry room right here. So it is most likely there or just somewhere around here where there's sinks. Most likely not in a courtyard, and these don't have any bathrooms. So it is all the way back there. This is going to suck. Oh wait, we should take sanity meds. They won't get us up much, but it'll be enough for us to be back at like average sanity. And let's wait for that to hit. Okay, that should be good. All right, let's get back to this. I want to finish this attempt before going to make fried rice. Even if that means I die, but I'm not going to try and force myself to be dead. I do want to give this an honest, earnest attempt. Next door. Ooh, freezing. Ghost orbs. I want to collect it. Anyways, I'm getting out of there. I need more stuff. We know where it is. So we have freezing. That is an evidence. We have ghost orb. That is an evidence. Yes. So if we somehow get a third one, that is because it is mimic. Yes, I think I'm correct in thinking that. Trying to like double check myself in my head. Alright, so we have Ghost Orb, we have Freezing Temps, Hantu, Anio, Revenant, or Yuri. Potential Mimic because of the orbs. Sorry for the silence. I'm giving a warning out that I'll be feeding Oreo late in case he becomes a problem. He should have leftover food, which is true. He does. Because I have him a puzzle bowl, so he eats slower, and that means sometimes he just tends to eat way slower. I'm gonna get a crucifix in there. No, I can't. So we may not get all optional objectives, especially because we have escape, but we have repel at the same time, so. We will get in there first. I want to get the crucifix down. Save my butt a little. I may have an alarm go off at like any time. It's 10 o'clock and he's already at my door. It's gonna be super dark, but we need to thoroughly test. Okay, now we need to grab more stuff. Okay. That ghost is being relatively calm, so it could be a low hunter. Let's see. I would do the Onryo test, but that would be against Demon, and that's not really a concern right now. We don't have Breaker on, but that doesn't really matter with our ghost types. I don't really want to check Cursed Object because I didn't bring a lot of sanity meds. Alright, is there any that are guaranteed? So we'll do... Not Apocalypse 3. This would technically be Nightmare. In terms of the evidence anyway. Ghost Speed, I'm not really listening for here. So we have Ghost Orb, Freezing. Which ones had the guarantee? The speed is a little faster, which would make me lean Hantu. Though we also have Revenant. We still need a test for Mimic. So if we're going Speed Rise, potentially Hantu Revenant. But we still have yet to test for the Mimic. The Mimic! I actually still don't have that game, and I haven't seen any real gameplay of it yet. Once I get more into, and hopefully doing the FNAF Fridays, then we will indeed be messing with that. Did I only bring... Okay, I do already have... No, I don't. I don't have a journal in there. How's my sanity? 40. That's fine. But yeah, once we get... I'm dreading FNAF 2 because that is hard. That game is going to be really hard for me. That's just because there's a ton of multitasking. I'm sure once I get used to it, it'll be fine. Because UNC's the real challenge, but FNAF World's going to be great. I'm adding FNAF World into the list. It can change rooms, but it's so crazy cold in here. It is hunting. I can hear it stepping around. Still hunting. I can hear its footsteps and I can maybe get its speed. Alright, we're gonna test Spirit Box. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Oh shoot, it's in this room. Hantu. I'm fully guessing Hantu on that one. It's either that or Revenant. But it was kind of fast. I could hear it a little bit outside the room. That has to be Hantu. Yes! Alright, so I guessed it correctly. However, of course, you know, didn't do any of the objectives. And I'm sure there's better ways of doing encryptment in. I'm sure if I do my research, we'll be doing better next time. But that is a good first attempt. That is my first attempt at Apocalypse ever. At least got the ghost correctly. And the ghost was actually pretty nice for the most part. It took me ages to find it. Probably took, honestly, half an hour to play that. But hey, that's not terrible. And that will pretty much be it for tonight. We're almost actually done with these weeklies. The unique media is a little odd. I don't know why it's slow. But my motion sensor, I'm sure I could knock out by myself, as well as preventing with a crucifix. Just slap all my crucifix down. But yeah, that was some pretty good rounds. Weekly wasn't too bad at all. We got one more Maple Lodge under our belt, as well as an attempt at Apocalypse. That is my first attempt, which, oh man, that took freaking 30 minutes. But hey, we didn't get insta-killed. Alrighty, so I do not currently have schedule out, but I will be trying to get it out later tonight, and we should at least have 2 days of streaming to do, which will be nice. But some of this week is good for visual overhaul and trying to get moving on some projects I've been really needing to do, and that are goals for this year. So as we wrap it up, here is my YouTube. A subscribe over there is always nice. I stream plenty of fantasy over here. Over here is more horror oriented. Here is my Blue Sky and Twitter for when I release my schedule, as well as Blue Sky getting the rare, but hopefully not as rare in the future, art updates. I'll be hoping to add some more point redeems over here, as well as some little visual icons once I can figure out how to make them that small. I've not tried, but we can give it an attempt. Luckily, since I'm not affiliate, but I still get to mess with these features, like the emotes and everything, I have plenty of time to experiment before it needs to look, in quotes, professional. And yeah, thank you all for staying with me in the Haven today. We are, of course, going to raid over into Ferret Software because they have... Who do they have out? It's M3, so it's Big Mike, Maisie, and Milo. They are some big chonkers, 2 of them being pet store surrenders. but they are some big boys and a girl. They're lovely little ones bouncing around. There's at least 2 actively on screen. Third one kind of ran away, but I'm sure they'll be back. Yeah, thank you for staying with me in Haven, and I will see you all next week. Bye-bye!